then I hit that, then I hit
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs from way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it? Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it? Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's built private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if he continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On second down, it's Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a third and about 13. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield now from the 50. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Mayfield finding Beckham. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
down. It's Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He finds Beckham complete. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point up and through by Myers. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Second and 9. They run. Chubb. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Malcolm Smith there for the stop. From the 24. Wilson, flush to his right. And he's he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. This is Carson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Wilson now to throw on third down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And it's the forward Seahawk, Malcolm Smith. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Well, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought
bullshit. They did it twice to me. That's some bullshit.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor. He doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot and say, hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
Some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit.
Touchdown. 92 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Seahawks 7.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
You're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On third down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily,
I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Wilson. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a gain of 3. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The former Seahawk and former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. And this Browns defense stands tall. They begin this drive with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Around 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Throwing again. Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second down and goal. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll try to run with Carson. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Mayfield to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. 30. 10.
Get it happy,
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
That's another Browns.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Seahawks.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell on the clock. Oh, you're irresponsible without
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Three here as he's out to the 30.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante David.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
Bullshit.
Took a pretty good shot as he
That's
tried
some
to pull
bullshit.
that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
Got it back, though.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 70 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route, and the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat, and then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down
yardage
to the 35.
I was supposed to be backwards. I'll put you in your back.
And it'll move the chain.
Look at that shit, bro. No way in hell he gonna spin around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Brady is thrown incomplete. The running back Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver, and it's third down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On third down, Fournette. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Brady's throw there complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
And so the nigga throwing across his body and all that. What the hell?
23 yards, the final
Game is so fake. Get this nigga, get this nigga. Get this nigga. Frank Clark. No, sir.
But it's incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Longest drive ever, bro. Jesus Christ. The fuck, man. Shit, I'm not gonna cry. This is some bullshit that be happening.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1.
No, you're not. Look at that. My man get past his run. I don't care, bro. I'm going to score every time. There ain't nothing you can do to stop it.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took him a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Flush to his right, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. 2nd down coming up.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers slant to Adams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And
off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Holding him, bro.
Couldn't connect.
That nigga holding. Look at that shit, bro. Nigga's sitting there holding his hand the whole way.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Rodgers again now. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Let's go, boys. Told you ain't nothing you can do to stop me, bro.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2
Probably a touchdown right here.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing is Rodgers.
Touchdown.
Right.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team
Told you ain't nothing you can stop me, bro.
But his legs that finished.
Ain't nothing you can stop me, bro. I got you there for everything, bro.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 8.
Huh?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Fournette running out of the gun. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay.
He's about to get sticky down here, right?
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Buccaneers 13. Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35.
Move me, dog. It's all yous over here. Told you this. It ain't gonna get easy against me, bro. Ain't none of these other niggas.
They don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's
might be a touchdown right here, bro.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Looking for his time.
What I told you.
It's complete.
What I told you. What I told you, bro. I'm not none of these other niggas out here, bro. I really do this shit, man.
As the first half is winding down, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
That's why I hate when Madden be cheating me, bro. I be knowing when niggas is going.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot
what you gonna do?
So
the running play was pretty. I ain't gonna lie, but that ball not coming downfield, bro.
And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
That ball not coming downfield. You got 3 seconds, bro. That shit not getting through again.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Well,
he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes
that first you get you tired.
First half in the books. You're watching
gotta learn that stick work.
on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This still a 1-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys,
that's bullshit. I was supposed to get you the first time.
We need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At the 33.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
It's getting sticky. Don't mean nothing to me.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Throwing now is Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
19.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Packers.
On the ground, this is Williams. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Pass interference, that's 10 yards, bro. This nigga, he hit me before the ball even come get to me, bro. Like, come on now.
Go up and make the catch, take the hit.
Here we go.
Yardage, but in this case, the hit was
the bullshit I be talking about.
And popped it free from his grasp.
Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 41-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to play forward. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 41 yards. And the Packers are able to...
This shit get real. I'm telling you, it get real.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce
What am I
out
doing?
of the
I haven't been
back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That's all I gotta say.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
This nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga, bro? Like,
Down he goes, but he takes it up to
munching everybody out the way. Like,
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
oh yeah.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays.
Bro, you know if I get to stop right here, it's over, right?
When you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two
Make sure I don't get no stop.
hugging it to your body and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Bro, that's bullshit. That was my intel.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Preston Smith there on the stop. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Is the AC on, bro?
EA Sports.
19.
On 2nd and 7, Brady.
No, sir. That's what would be intel. Number 26 was that.
Incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And now it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
No, sir.
And this is going to result.
You gotta work to get to that end zone, boy.
The tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. From the gun, it's Brady.
Don't throw that shit. That's gonna be intel, bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brady on target there to Godwin.
Put him down.
And they'll bring him down at the 18.
Next time, hit that nigga, bro.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun.
No, sir.
And he won't be close to
They're about to get sticky. I see it. The time is happening.
Right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Bro.
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Now they go for it on 4th down.
Do it. Hold the ticket 3. Now the game is over.
And incomplete. Bruce Arians takes.
Kick it and go. Niggas is always quitting, bro. Fine. And I was talking shit. I will quit too. There's nothing he can do to stop me.
EA Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they.
What's going on, bro?
Packers get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau.
Watch out, let him on your key.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You start the game, bro. You can hear me, you can start the game, bro. I'm ready, bro. Fuck it. Madden gonna start the game for us.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Breeze. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Breeze going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 30 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 77 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, just a deadly combination, and we see why right there.
And we've seen it develop over the years because when Devontae Adams first joined the Packers, he had to earn the trust of the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He has it in a big way now. He'll throw it to him long, he'll throw it to him short, but he always expects a big play to result.
Adams, former second-round pick out of Fresno State, plays like a first-round pick in the NFL. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 73 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On second down now, it's Jones. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Jones. The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan.
How I get a loss of him losing connection?
Top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the big. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B.
Stop.
Felt like this. 2 seats in blue sheets for the meals, but the deal priceless. New kids can't care what's private. I might just double it up. Did it? Spending, I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan.
Try to use this team, bro, because it's like you're unstoppable, but I'm gonna stick to reliable.
I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents.
Take it though now. I mean, I know, but you see what I'm doing. Come on. I like to move up and down my chair. Come on, Mary, please.
Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago. And they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On first down, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 26. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Devin White. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. First and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Packers 0.
Looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Brady now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Forced out to his left. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Getting some bullshit. I promise you, getting some bullshit. You getting hit every time. The ball just magically somehow get there. Oh man, this Madden for you, bro. Couldn't take this game back to what it usually be. You get hit, it's a fumble.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense,
Yo,
defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Got some room at the 30. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 85 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
No way.
Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Yo, Madden be cheating, bro.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
So this game is cheating, and he's just getting rid of the ball so fucking quick.
Another nice gain. That's now 30
DR
between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Brady. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh my God, of course.
Picked up by Levante David. There he goes, right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from
That's bullshit, bro.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go.
He just gave to him right in his hands, and I know I threw that shit high enough.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Eluding the
Yo, what the?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
They be on some bullshit, bro.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away and covered. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
You're not taking this shit to the crib. You're not taking this shit to the crib. Yo, what the f?
And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD.
Partner, what we just saw.
Oh, man.
Example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so
But he don't miss it. That's some bullshit.
Overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Taken in the end zone.
Whoop.
And the decision
Why are you
to
in the
bring
kick
it out,
return?
not a
If you
good
can't
one,
lay
as
down
he's
and
tackled
go.
it to 15. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next
Defensive part. Come on, y'all.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Levante Davis taking it back on everybody. This shit, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not about to do this shit. Some bullshit.
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my